Hi, welcome to AFTV. It's now time for player ratings, Rob. This is going to be a very interesting one today. Starting with the goalkeeper, Aaron Ramsdale.
Had nothing to do today apart from pick the ball out the back of the net, was he? I mean, they weren't exactly peppering us with chances, even though they had a lot of possession. He wasn't really at fault today for anything. So, but we were on the losing side 2-0. 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10. Okay, let's go to our right back, Cedric.
Yeah, you know what? I'd say probably out of the defenders, he was probably the better of the defenders. I don't know that free kick he took. I don't know what that was about. I don't know why he took it. I don't know why sometimes.
Goal kick as well.
It was shocking. But listen, on the whole, I thought he was pretty positive and he was trying to make things happen. He was getting balls into the box. I'd say 6 out of 10 for him as well.
Okay. Into the centre back pair, and let's start with Ben White.
There end of
Benjamin White.
Yeah, there ends the positive.
You done 6
score lines.
You done 6s.
Because like Ben White now. I thought today, a guy that I've been really raving about this season, I thought he was really poor today. Really poor. You know, he slowed the play down. When we needed urgency, and he slowed the play down. Every time he got the ball, he just put a foot on it and slowed it down. And you do that when you're 2-0 up. And he had a really poor performance today against his old club. I'll give him a 4 today.
4. Okay, let's go to Gabriel.
He was poor as well. Poor. He looked short of confidence at the moment. He looked short of confidence. He was misplacing passes. He just doesn't seem himself over the past couple of games. You know what I mean? 4 for him as well. 4 for him as well. Yeah.
Okay. Left back, Granit Xhaka.
He started off at left. You know, to be fair, he wasn't as bad. I don't know.
Yeah,
That's the first goal. Did that sort of come from his side where he was sort of out of position? He's not really a left back, is he? But at least he was trying to show a bit of fight. I felt.
Okay.
You know, so I'll give him a 5. But you know, he was playing left back. He was playing in the middle. He's sort of everywhere. But I did think he's trying to show a bit of fight today, Granit Xhaka. So 5.
Okay, you spoke about the centre backs being slow on the ball. That might have been due to the options in front of them. We're going to go into the midfield now. Lokonga,
I felt a bit for him today. You know, I mean, you come straight in. You've hardly played.
Yep.
You know, I thought the first half from him was a bit poor. He was just playing safety first all the time. Get the ball, the safe pass.
Very relaxed. He's a very relaxed
player. The second half, though, I thought he was better. He picked the ball up. I kept screaming in the first half, drive with the ball, have a bit of confidence. He did that in the second half. He did show a bit of confidence, did drive with the ball. You know, it was a lot better in the second half. And we're going to need him to get better. That's it's him from now till the end of the season. Because I don't think Partey will be back. So I'll give him a 5.
5? Okay. Let's go to Bukayo Saka.
Yeah, he had a very quiet day today. I thought that guy, that Cucurella, kind of marked him out of the game, to be honest.
2 games in a row.
And he didn't get no good ball. Every time we got a ball up to Saka, he was behind him. He had to stop for it. You know what I mean? There's never anything for him to run on in behind. Again, as I said, we slowed it up so much. You know, we give him no chance today. Give him no chance to do anything. But he was poor. I 4 for him today.
Okay. Go on.
Just because he didn't get no ball.
Okay, Martin Ødegaard for you, Robbie.
Great goal, even though I think he had a bit of a deflection. But he was a bit anonymous today. I was a bit surprised because he's been a guy, again, who's played well in our good run, you know what I mean? And last couple of games, he's been quite poor. But because of the goal, and that kind of gave us a little bit of hope just for the end, I'll give him a 5. 5,
okay. Emile Smith-Rowe.
Yeah, he had a very poor game today. Very poor. 1 in too many touches. He was poor the other night against Palace as well. And again, how can you fault these guys like him who've been driving us all season? It's really difficult. But I have to today say he was way below par. You've got to give him a 4 as well.
4 as well. Okay, Gabriel Martinelli.
Yeah, even him I thought today was below par. You know what I mean? He was trying to fight, but he didn't get any joy out of them, you know, and it was just a very quiet day for Martinelli today. 5.
5, okay.
Probably 5, just because he always gives effort, but he was a bit non-existent today, Martinelli, I thought.
A lot of pressure on his youngsters to keep putting
Yeah,
through,
well, this is it. You know what I mean? We are relying on kids. We're relying on Martinelli, on Saka, on Smith Rowe, Ødegaard. You know what I mean? These are all youngsters that we're relying upon. Laconga. You know what I mean? We're relying upon these guys. You know what I mean? And, you know, this is the thing now. Pressure time. And a lot of them have not been through this sort of pressure before, where there's no margin for error. Where you're playing against a team today in Brighton that there's no real pressure on them. They're expected to lose. They just came and just thought, you know, let's play. Yeah. And they dominated the game.
Okay, let's go to our captain today, Alexander Lacazette. Robbie, been criticised quite a lot this week for his goal contributions. What was his performance for you today?
Yeah, it's poor, wasn't he? I mean, I was surprised that he was still on the field at the end of that he wasn't taken off. I can only think maybe it was an injury to Martinelli why he got hooked before him, because he offered nothing really. Yeah. He offered nothing. He offered nothing the other night, and I'm thinking, I've been saying that he's been doing a lot of very unselfish work for the team over the sort of period when we were doing well without scoring goals. But now, you know, we need goals, and you know, they dealt with him. He just looks a bit, as well, because he's of his age and that, he looks a bit slow. Yeah. And it was quite easy for Brighton to deal with him, very easy, and it's a bit worrying. You don't see where a goal's going to come from, and he was very below. I'd say Southampton next week, I'd be looking to play someone else now up front instead of him. I'd drop him to the bench, because I think he needs a rest right now. He's not up to it at all. 3.
Wow.
3 out of 10.
Wow. Okay, let's go to the subs that come on briefly. Camera, as we saw, Eddie Nketiah come on.
Eddie came on and was lively. He had a great header that could have, you know, right near the end. I think the keeper pulled off a good save. And he looked lively when he came on. And, you know, maybe there's an argument to say he starts next week, because he just, you know, like he came on against Palace, he looked lively. So maybe give him a shout next week, I think, because definitely Lacazette is below par, but I'll give Eddie a 6.
Okay, Eddie a 6. Pepe
came on. I thought we brought him on too late. I thought we should have brought him on way earlier for Smith Rowe. I thought Smith Rowe, you know, I would have changed Lacazette and Smith Rowe. I would have brought Pepe on. So we brought him on too late to do anything, you know.
The pass back on the corner when he passed it back to the offside.
Yeah. Just sums it up. But then, you know, when someone's coming on and the game's literally done. But yeah, that's Pepe in a thing, innit? But 5.
Okay, let's go to the referee first before we go to Mikel Arteta and the officials. The
referee, I thought, you know, he let them get away with quite a few, but it wasn't. Our poor performance today is nothing to do with the referee. I'll have to have a look at the VAR. That could have changed the game if that had been given. That's not the referee. That's the VAR people, innit? But I don't know whether they got to the right decision or not. But why does it take 4 or 5 minutes to come to it? We were stared for ages and ages waiting on this decision. It must have been close if it took that long. But the referee himself on the pitch, I don't think you can really have him at fault for anything. What did he ain't down to him. So they can't blame him today. It's us. Yeah. Okay,
so we've just spoke about the ref. It's time now to then who we could blame if you're in that mindset. Mikel Arteta, the manager today.
Well, he has to take blame today, because, you know, we lost at Palace the other night, and I wanted to see a reaction. There was 0 reaction today. I thought we were flat today, man. I couldn't believe how flat we were. You know what I mean? Those players and the whole team should have been running into that game buzzing. You know what I mean? You're just about to go on the pitch. You've found out that Man United have lost to Everton. You know that if we win the game, we put pressure on Tottenham, who are playing later. We kind of put a massive gap between us and United. And that performance that we saw there, and that, you know, if the performance was excellent and flying, and we big up the manager, the performance weren't. We've got to start looking at Mikel and saying, why are the players so flat? That's 2 in a row now. Flat against Palace, flat in this performance. And the other thing that I disagreed with him with today is that I would have started Nuno Tavares. I would have started Nuno Tavares as a left back. I think we brought the guy in to be as the backup left back. Yeah, he had a shocker the other night. but so what? You know what I mean? You've got to play the guy into confidence. We're going to need him from now till the end of the season.
Exactly.
So I would have played Nuno Tavares today. He played Xhaka. He moved. You know, I mean, I think again. You know, I'm not too sure. Listen, it's his decision. He's the manager. But I would have played Nuno Tavares today. I think you've got to play these guys into confidence. And the team looked flat today, and the team looks very shaky at the moment. You know what I mean? Especially at the back, they look nervous. Gabriel just wants to get rid of the ball. He ain't been like that this season. So, 4.
4 for Mikel Arteta.
Yeah.
Okay, and before we round up, we're gonna get the score for the fans. But I just want to quickly say, when Nuno did come and warm up down our side today, all the fans were singing his name, Nuno. So I want to give a big shout out to the fans on that before we give them the score, because they're behind him, they're backing him.
Listen, he's had a shocker when he got hauled off against Forest. He got hauled off the other night. I get it, right? He's not playing well, but to me, I would have played him in this game. We've got to get the guy's confidence. We're going to need him between now and the end of the season. Yep. So give him a game.
Exactly that.
Don't do nothing for his confidence. You know, could we have done any worse today?
Amen. All right, fans, what'd you give them?
Yeah, big up the fans, man. They stayed with the team right till the end. You know what I mean? I don't think they were overly negative. I just think the fans were just gutted, absolutely disappointed. The players now, next week against Southampton, owe us a response. You know, even though we're all here and we're saying, it's done, we're finished, go get a positive result against Southampton, it's back on again. It's back on again. So let's do that. Let's do it for the fans, you know what I mean? Because they've been behind the team all season. They've been behind the team all season, so the players need to do it for the fans. So next week, Saturday, against Southampton, the players need to do it for the fans.
Score.
10.
10.
Shop for AFTV merch at shop.aftv.co.uk. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat and Twitch. We've got content for every platform, so check it out.